David Akubian Bearwoods Photography. I am in Tremont, Tennessee, the Great Smoky Mountains. I'm meeting Cecil Holmes and George Mraz up here. We're going to photograph some rivers. Just want to do some detail work and maybe some wide angle stuff. If you happen to find a waterfall, great. Just wanted to get out and do some photography, shoot that new 70 to 180 lens. So really looking forward to it. We should be meeting in just a few minutes. We're going to get out this afternoon and do some stuff. Then tomorrow, shoot in the morning. But tomorrow afternoon, I've got a little thing that I've been sort of quiet about. Last week we did a webinar tell-all with Gavin Hardcastle. And he made the point that, to be a serious vlogger, landscape photographer, you really needed to have a dog. And I've been thinking about getting a dog. And it was weird because a friend of mine called me and said, hey, I've got this dog that had been abandoned. We're looking for a foster home, possibly someone to adopt it. And I told him I wasn't sure, but he's going to meet me here in the Smokies. I'm going to meet the dog, see what I think, maybe take it home and foster it. It's not a golden retriever, which is my preferred dog. It is a retriever mix, is what he's saying, because it retrieves really well. And it's got a very, very mild temperament. He said the only time he gets hyper is when it actually retrieves. So really curious, really excited about meeting the dog, really excited about getting some photography done. So as soon as Cecil and George get here, we're going to head out and do some work on the rivers. So we'll catch you on the river. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm going to do a focus stack. The first image is going to be focused on this rock here. And then I'm going to do a second frame with the focusing on this. And then I will blend those two together in Photoshop. Let me just move this over to here for a second. Okay, whoop, there we go. So that'll be one of the images. The other one will be focused back a little bit so that way I get good depth all the way through the image. I've got a circular polarizer on, so it'll minimize some of the glare and some other things on there. That's the big thing that I'm looking to do. Okay, so I just met with Bob. He brought the dog down for me. I'm really excited. I'm trying to do my best not to peek in the car. Like I said, I'm just really excited. So, his name is Sea Dog. And he said he's really good. He's behaved well. I mean, the window is open. He hasn't jumped out, hasn't leaned forward or anything. So we're going to see. So, let's see what happens. Hey, here, Sea Dog. Come here, boy. What the hell is this? You're not like, you're like the dog, not Sea Dog.
Hello, brother.
I don't know about this. This is, oh God. I did agree to give it a day, so I'm gonna try it out. This is not what I expected. I'm sort of in shock. I don't know what to say, but I told him I'd give it a try. Let's give it a shot. Let's go. Okay, so here what I'm trying to do is I want to get this waterfall back there, coming in, leading into here. I want these to lead you in. These rocks are great. I'll get rid of this stupid little thing in post-processing. But I'm thinking that the place to be is going to be over on these rocks right here. So I'm going to try to work my way over there without breaking my neck and see what I can do. So wish me luck.
Excuse me, brothers and sisters. I'm here cleaning up the streets. Have you seen this man?
What? No, I haven't seen this guy.
My informant said he's been around here. You haven't seen him?
Nope. No.
Take your guys.
You're welcome.
So what I'm doing here, I want to try to show the different perspectives. These rocks in the foreground, there's some nice light hitting them, some nice light hitting the trees. My only concern is I've got a lot of open space over here that I don't know how that's going to do. So I may have to move over to my left where I've got some better rocks in the foreground, and we'll see what happens there. So I really like this perspective a little better. I've got this rack in the foreground. I could probably go down a little bit with it. The cropping of this sensor for the video takes off a little bit off the top and a little bit off the bottom, but in the regular frame I got everything in there. So I do like this perspective better, definitely, because I fill up the empty spots a little. I'm going to do a vertical shot as well, because I think vertical may be the way to go here.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
We're out here cleaning up the streets. Have you guys seen this man? You sure? My informant said he was in the area.
No. Sorry.
Okay, thank you guys.
All right, so I want to talk you through this composition just a little bit. I'm getting like about 6 seconds for my exposure. Got a circular polarizer on. The critical stuff for us here was this arching tree, and then of course the river coming down through there. We also really like this big rock down in the foreground. So just including those elements sort of gave you smooth, transition all the way through the image. We're going to get down at that big rock here in just a minute and see what we can change around a little bit. So we'll head down there and see what our compositions are like. Okay, so I think this is the composition, my final composition that I settled on. I think here I had some nice lines coming in from here that brought me over to this corner, this side of the frame, and then this carried me back over. But I think what really finishes it is the trees at the top really give it a nice finish. I may raise my composition just a hair real quick and get this with a little more tree in it, but I don't want to. I want to get out of here so Cecil can get his image as well.
Yes. Looking for somebody out here that's been causing trouble.
Okay.
You seen this man?
I believe I have. I saw him about a little bit back the road here in a gray car.
How long ago?
Within the last 5 minutes.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you.
There's that gray car. Bet he's around here. That's him. The guy with those shitty compositions.
Freeze, mother.
What the f***? Wait. What the f*** are you doing?
Look at this decomposition.
It's right in the middle.
50-50.
It's right in the middle.
50-50.
Yeah, what the f is it supposed to be?
What's your name, George?
Yeah.
Look, brother, I'm just trying to help you out, man. I can't have you running around these streets with those 50-50 compositions.
What are you talking about?
You ever heard of the rule of thirds?
No.
For God's sakes, George, you can even turn a grid on the back of your camera to show you the rule of thirds.
I thought that was for tic-tac-toe.
Work with me, George, work with me. Once you enable this grid, you can see where to put your interesting elements.
Well, you put them in the middle.
There's no helping you, George.
Hey Bob, it's David. Yeah, you know, I mean, Sea Dog's really nice. I mean, I'm gonna have to think about it a little bit because, you know, really calm riding around and everything. But, you know, he did a little retrieving and wow, he's intense. I mean, you know, he like goes full pit bull type thing, you know, rabid pit bull. So, you know, I got to think about it because I'm traveling so much. You know, he's a good dog. You know, he's well behaved. You know, it's just when he's doing that retrieving that's sort of worrisome. You know, so I don't know. We'll meet up here. Let me think about it a day or so. If I need to, I'll drive back up and we'll talk about it some more. But you know, I appreciate it. You know, good dog. So anyhow, we'll talk. I'll meet you down at the parking area here in just a minute. All right, bye. So I finished shooting in the Smokies and went down to Tellico Plains, shoot at Bald River Falls and Baby Falls, and you know, just doing a lot of thinking about Sea Dog. You know, he is a good dog, a little bit older, but you know, nothing wrong with old dogs. I'm one myself, and you know, I sort of want to hear from, you know, all the viewers. You know, what did you guys think of Sea Dog? And is Sea Dog someone that, you know, we should at least foster and keep around for some of the videos and stuff at the very least? I mean, you know, you could see he was very well behaved, all except for when he was retrieving. Maybe we just stop him from retrieving. That would be the key. But let me know, you know, down in the comments. You know, let me know what you think of Sea Dog and if Sea Dog should come to live with us. You know, and we'll make that decision. But you know, that's it for this video. Of course, if you guys like the content, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Any questions, leave them in the comments. If you don't subscribe to my channel, please do. And until next time, we will see you later. Have a great day. It's a beautiful day here in southern Tennessee. So goodbye.